Hello, all my hypotheticals. It's PlayerTwo, and I'm here with Connor, Jupiter, and Asa. Asa's the other one. Yeah, that's right. Doing the Heart Gold, Soul Silver Teamlocke, which has just been going phenomenally well. This is the third time we've sat down to record, more or less, because we did like the first couple of videos a long time ago, second batch like a month ago, and now we're doing it again. And for today's topic, we're gonna go with Asa. This is a killer intro, by the way. You can tell I'm out of practice. But before we get into Asa's intro, I need to go over a little rule that we're gonna be implementing. Just a little homebrew rule. If Connor runs into any crab or crab-like Pokemon and catches it legally, like he can't just go outside of the rules that we already have. Also, I'm getting an echo through Discord. Hopefully that doesn't come through. If Connor manages to catch a crab legally within the rules we have set up, he just wins the game. He just wins the game.
Baba Booey, folks.
Wow. I was gonna offer an amendment.
Yeah, what's that?
It has to be a Krabby, first of all. Gotta be a Krabby. And he does have to beat all 8 gyms with it.
What?
Why are there so many legendaries in the grass here?
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Like
rule.
not like solo. Like it has to be
solo.
it has to be in my party. And I was like, when he said that, I was like, well, that was the intent, right?
You were gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, no, Connor, you have to have the extreme luck to find a Krabby, catch it, and then you're locked into that. That doesn't just help you so much.
That's it.
Well, no, the thing is, you don't have to beat the elite or anything.
dang.
You just have to beat the 8th gym without losing it.
Ha.
We'll leave it up to you guys in the comment section below.
Let us know. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, yeah, people in the comment
comments
section, let us
again.
know what the crabby rule should be. I think any crab Pokemon is good, and maybe it's not wins the game, but he gets like 100 points or something like that. You know,
Sure.
By the way, he's like,
like
80 points behind you guys.
Super Ultra Mega Last, and so it won't matter.
Alright, but with that really subpar intro out of the way, Asa, what topic do you got for us?
All right, hi everybody. It's been a while, a week for you.
I thought you're like, it's Ben. Like what?
it's
I'm Ben.
I'm Ben now. I have 2 topics to suggest to you gentlemen today. And you can pick your favorite, and they're both bad, but at least I have 2.
What is his voice? What is his character?
The illusion of choice, or no, the choice dispels the illusion of bad. But anyway, so the first topic is if you could learn. If you had the choice to either learn an instrument or a language, which would you learn? And it's just like instant, like you're just like the absolute master, like you're, you know, like a super talented musician like completely fluent in a language, just like snap your fingers. So, and then depending on which one, whether it's a language or instrument, which language or which instrument. Or the other topic is, if you could be a fish, if you could turn into a fish or turn into a bird, which would you rather turn into?
Wow, you said they were pretty bland topics, but I was not expecting wasn't expecting that. All right.
It's okay. There was exciting stuff happening on my screen during that. As in my Arcanine got killed by a crit. So that was fun.
Nice.
I'm sad now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Good way to start off. Language, 100%.
Well, which one?
I'll go.
Wait, you only get to become fluent in one language?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. One language or one instrument, and then which and why.
Okay. Gotcha.
Zipper, you said language?
Yep. I'm gonna take Japanese. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Why
very
would you
different.
want to
It's
learn
very
that?
different from the other types of languages that I have, which means that if I were to learn another language that was similar to Japanese, knowing Japanese would give me like a foot in the door for those languages.
Okay.
And on top of that, I just want to know Japanese. Like, that just seems like a cool language to know.
Sure. Okay.
So, yep.
Wait, so you guys don't want to... Okay, well, maybe we'll get to 2 topics today.
I think with an instrument, like, learning to play an instrument and actually being able to, like, masterfully do stuff with that instrument are very different things, whereas knowing a language immediately opens up options for you.
Sure, okay.
You know, if that makes sense.
I think you could be creative with an instrument.
Yeah,
but...
yeah, for sure. But
okay. So Jupiter wants language and Japanese, and because it's cool. I haven't thought about my answers because I just
Yeah.
I just thought of this. I just thought of this super cool idea for a question. So, I can't decide. I'm going with both. I'm gonna say I would both learn a language and an instrument.
good answer.
And
Killing it.
I wish I had thought of that.
That's a pretty strong
if
answer.
only I had the chance of, or if only I had been known that the option was that I could just do both of them instead of having to choose.
Okay, well, now my Dragonair is dead to a crit.
No, Jupiter, you're throwing. Stop.
I'm just losing all my Pokemon. Why?
Jupiter,
At least
you're
I'm doing
throwing
nothing.
stuff.
I'm
There was no reason for that to just suddenly crit me. Like, I'm not playing risky or anything. I'm just playing the game. Okay. Well, that's a Pokemon down that I was using.
Also, Zach, I just realized that I got my encounter in the national park, and I just ran away from it, but it was a Weedle. And so I'm not terribly upset about that.
That's okay. You're still in the park. Oh.
Okay, I
Zach,
have my
we
answer.
talked about what my goal is here. And my goal is just to outlast everyone, keep you guys around while everyone's dead for crappy conversation while Connor goes at the Elite Four with a full party because he's going extremely slow. That is the strategy.
I mean,
and that
you
is
just
the only
outlasted
way
my
I win.
Arcanine and my Dragonair, so it's
I
worth
could have had a
so
Glalie? Aww. I gotta star you instead.
Dude, star me.
Nice.
Well, no.
No, I don't want your phone number.
Connor IRL. Just
Yeah.
having to turn away all the ladies and
That's
men.
true. That's true.
It's like, please stop. So wait, Asa, did you
Yeah.
give an answer?
No, not yet. I said I thought of one. I didn't know the
Okay.
order that we were doing this in.
There's no order. There's never an order.
Clearly Jupiter's like, I'm in charge of this one, and he just went with it, and
Yep.
I guess we'll follow.
I knew
Connor
that
stalled
mine was
in
gonna be
hopes
quick.
that everyone forgets that he's in the game, and so he doesn't have to answer questions.
Connor, you're everybody's favorite. Let's be real.
That is not true. I
I'm
haven't
not
been reading the comments, but I can affirmatively say that is probably not the case.
I would want to be able to play the violin like overnight. I think that would be weird. People would be like, "Whoa,
Not
How?
cool, just weird.
how does he do it? How did he do that?" And then some people would probably be like, "He probably learned it. He's just becoming famous now, but he
You
learned it over the course of
probably
many
learned
years."
it.
But I could never prove to them that I
He's
actually
just
did
winging
learn
it, guys. I've
How does he know how to play the violin? Oh, he probably learned it.
Yeah, no, like he probably just learned it over the course of his many years of life, but I could never prove to them that it was really
Oh
an
dear God.
immediate thing. But I'd be the best. I'd be the best violinist, and they're all really just salty that they're not as good as me.
That's true.
Sure.
That is my answer. I would play the violin because it would make me mysterious
Ooh.
and hated.
Ooh.
It would make me some enemies finally.
Good riddance, Rachel.
What? What?
I just beat Rocket Trainer Rachel.
Haha.
Rachel would work for Team Rocket.
Yeah, okay.
If you were part of a team in Pokemon, what team would you be a part of?
Team Rocket.
I feel like Team Rocket's the only good criminal organization in the
What?
Pokemon series. Like, there haven't been very many other strong criminal organizations.
Isn't there one that's like about like Pokemon are slaves? Don't make them your slaves. Stop enslaving Pokemon.
Yeah, but they're also
But
very...
we gotta use our slave Pokemon
Right,
to beat
exactly.
that into...
They're totally hypocritical. They're led by a council of elders who's just using them to manipulate their... Like, yeah, it's just like... I don't know. Like, it was an interesting idea, but I never felt like the Gen 5 team, like, realized the Gen 5 evil team, like, went to its full potential of actually being intriguing. I don't know. I think Team Rocket is like they got it right the first go, and then they kept trying to switch it up and do different stuff, and it's just never been as compelling as Team Rocket.
All right. Well, I wasn't actually looking for that conversation, but thank you for your insight, Jupiter.
Would you rather hear another instrument that I would like to learn?
No, I'd like for Connor to
my
answer so that I can answer so that we can move on to the fish-bird question, because I feel like that's where the money is.
That is where the money is.
Oh, I forgot to specify. Sorry, Connor. Hang on. One more thing.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I'm just brimming with anticipation for the instruments.
Connor's been waiting all series for this.
Honestly, this is
and
my
for
moment.
us, that's been like a year. I don't know. You have to choose both fish or bird, and this is being able to turn into it, like a Dungeons and Dragons druid. And you have to specify what kind of fish or bird, because that would change things. You know, like I'd be a shark, so I can.
Did he answer the language instrument question yet?
He said violin.
He said, "Why am I just blanking on everything? Can I answer the question before I move on to the fish-bird question?"
Go for
No,
it, Zach.
sorry. I was just specifying. Connor hasn't said.
I haven't said anything. Go
Right.
ahead.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
yeah, I thought you were talking about Asa. I see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I think you can make money off of an instrument. Learning a language would be cool.
Yeah.
But
You definitely could make money off
I mean-
of it, but I mean, you'd have to find opportunity as well. Like, I guess
Well, I mean-
you could pretty easily get.
the idea is that you're either fluent in the language or that you like are proficient in the instrument, right? And I think if you're
Yeah.
really proficient,
No, like master, like a.
right?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
among
Yeah.
the best.
So I mean, like, even if you're like a master at bagpipes, there's gonna be a following of like, look at this guy on the bagpipes. Holy
Okay,
crap!
sure.
Like, you could make money as like a translator or whatever, but like, I don't know.
That's
I also think the chicks dig someone who can play an instrument more than like someone who can talk in another weeb language. No, I would learn Japanese if that was a language being.
If that was a language.
If that was a language.
If that was real.
No one
gosh.
can prove to me that Japan is even real. I've never been there.
Object permanence. I can't see it. It's not there.
Look, where did this game even come from? You can't prove to me that it came from anywhere. It's Pokemon's just always existed, you know?
Right, exactly.
Alright, moving on. Connor, bird or fish?
Well, we didn't hear his instrument or language yet.
It's a
Exactly.
violin!
No, it's said violin.
No, oh, so you answered for Asa when I
thought
asked
you were
about
talking
Connor.
about Asa. I thought you were talking about Asa.
But when I said, did Connor answer the question? Okay.
Nah, that
All
didn't come through. Okay.
All right. The piano. It would definitely be piano.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Personberry.
Everyone who was waiting in suspense for that revelation.
Yeah.
Now
You're
you
welcome. You're welcome. Everybody built this up for some reason.
We need to know.
It's
Wait.
like I was.
No.
It's like whatever happens, man. Like it's just like I've always been like just production stuff has always been really, really cool to me, and like all of that is like based off of like skill with the piano, and so
Yeah.
like I feel like that would just be the most like, oh my god, I forgot that ghost types don't affect Spearow because normal flying. I'm so dumb. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Is
Yeah, piano's a good pick.
Yeah.
Same reason for like wanting to learn a language with like a different root to be able to make it easy to learn more languages. I feel like learning piano opens up a lot of other instruments as well, you know?
I didn't even say what instrument. I go piano too. You can do a lot with that.
yeah.
I think piano is the right. It's a very good pick. Also, I beat Gym Leader Joe, so that's.
I'm nowhere near that, but congratulations.
Yeah, I'm just running around the Lake of Rage. I can't figure out what to do.
You have to surf into the middle of it.
Yeah, I know. I caught the thing. Then what?
Oh yeah, so then you go back to the town and do the Team Rocket hideout.
Okay, yeah, I just found that out. Thank you.
And then you do the
Google.
gym in that town.
Zach, I lost my goal bat.
No.
Because I got it Fury attacked 5 times. It had after the 4th attack, it had 1 health, and then it hit the 5th time. I am annoyed.
Same. You were supposed to not lose any, but you've lost 2 now.
I know.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
I think it's just 2.
Da-ba-da.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
I have to make my way all the way back over to the other side of the map now, don't I?
So, question: is it Endeavor or Facade that does more damage if you?
Endeavor
have a
Endeavor
status
makes
effect?
their hit points go down to yours. Facade is the one that increases in
Yes.
power.
So my Toxic Orb Guts Ariados with Facade can just start annihilating people. Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's
Wait,
it's
is
level
Toxic
4.
Orb, does Toxic Orb poison itself? When
Yeah.
it's a poison type?
Oh.
I don't actually know because they have changed the mechanic. It doesn't nowadays. Like poison types just can't get poisoned, but it might in this generation.
I don't think it does in this gen.
Okay.
I think that was the gen 2.
I wasn't gonna do it with a level 4 anyway, but
That seems like a kind of risky strategy. I mean, it would have been cool. It would have been very cool.
the fact that I got all 3 pieces was
Right.
alright.
Gosh, I have no memory of like which routes I've even caught Pokemon on. I guess it depends on like if there's trainers that I haven't fought on a new route. That probably is a new route.
Yeah, I have no recollection either. I don't need any more though.
Yeah, Asa, you're actually now. Last I checked, you were tied with Jupiter. At the time of recording, you were tied with Jupiter.
Even after missing an episode of points.
Yes. Well, Jupiter didn't get a whole lot of points last time either.
Yeah.
That was the one where Connor and I actually got to do
I'd like to
stuff.
officially apologize for losing the footage to the viewers.
What?
Lost it to the sands of time. Okay.
What footage? What?
This footage. No, I'm kidding. It's already gone, Zach. I'm sorry. I don't want to
What?
No,
Well, guys,
the,
my Fearow has Rain Dish.
Okay. You can.
Nice. What is that?
Do,
Is that
It
like,
means that
uh,
it gains health in the rain.
yeah. It's not useless.
Barely.
All right. Fish or bird?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's what we're on.
We-
Good lord.
We made
Bird.
it.
What kind of bird?
It's
Why?
bird, right?
Why?
Because then you're not a fish.
Well, this,
Barely.
okay, fish. Jupiter, you could be a whale if you were a fish. No, you could be a shark if you were a fish. I'm like,
But
it's not just like
think of how. I mean, yes, the oceans
The
are
salmon
enormous,
shot me.
but I would not want to spend the rest of my life swimming. I
No,
would
me
much
neither.
rather spend the rest of my life flying.
yeah, absolutely. Bird is the clear choice. I'm just asking you to elaborate.
Oh, I mean, I would take a bird that's not going to get killed by a bigger bird. so,
Dude,
some, sort
the
of,
biggest
some
bird.
sort of eagle, probably.
Dude, it's the emu. Jupiter's the emu.
No natural predators.
It's true.
Is it?
Only natural predator, the sand.
Okay, I don't think I've caught
Yeah.
anything on Route 38 yet, but we will
Believe it.
find out.
So Jupiter's going bird, some kind of evil, eagle rather. Uh-oh. not
Yeah,
evil.
or maybe a hawk. I don't know.
Could outrun the bigger birds.
Yes, I would outrun them. That's how I'd get away from the predators.
As an
Outrun
emu.
them on my bird legs.
Yeah.
Like a bird.
I said what I meant.
Said what I meant. I
I-
meant what I said.
I'm
Man,
not
let's get
taking it
over
back ever.
Okay, I think this is a new encounter.
Yeah, I didn't really think through this question too
Neat.
much. Being a fish
I
would
love
suck.
this Weedle. Weedle
It's
is
okay. We can have a short episode. You know, like a warm up to the next one.
No, we gotta explore this fully. We gotta explore this. We gotta explore this bird.
Well,
versus-
Connor, what
I mean,
what
yeah,
what do you
exactly.
choose?
Well, see, the thing is that Zach, it's important to remember that if you're a fish, you get to look at crabs. And
That's true.
And the
What about
closer to the-
seagulls?
right. As a bird,
Yeah.
you could also look at crabs.
And
Yeah,
eat
but-
them.
But then you're destroying the thing that I love. In that.
No, you
that
would
feels
be.
bad. Yeah, no, that feels bad.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but doesn't. I'm not about it. It's
Well,
dude,
here's
I just
the
want to
thing,
coexist with my crabby brethren. Just get over it.
The question
So
is.
Connor's answer is he would be a crab.
I
Between
would be
fish
a crab.
and bird, he would pick crab.
Yeah, exactly. Give me the crab.
I don't know. Here's the question. What I just remembered. The question is that if you could turn in to something. So Jupiter, you're not spending
yeah.
the whole rest of your life as a bird.
Okay. I'd still be a worm. Not a worm,
What?
a bird. I'm trying to think of a name for the.
Excuse
I'm
me.
trying to think of a name for the Weedle.
You are, yeah. You're like, no, I'm gonna be a worm, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. Jupiter, being a worm would suck. Don't be a worm. I'm being a worm.
Don't crush my dreams.
Stop, Jupiter. No.
You're making a
Turns
terrible
into a worm.
mistake.
All right, new question.
We haven't even gone through
We haven't even
everybody.
the answers yet.
Okay, fine.
Zach, fish or bird?
Bird. I'm gonna be like a bearded vulture or a peregrine falcon and just kill everything I see.
Yeah. Falcon. I think falcon is probably a good pick.
Okay.
Hey, Murkrow. Okay, bye, Murkrow. See ya.
Ah, this person has a Dialga.
Okay, the pseudo Wudo counts as a static encounter, right?
Yes. And
Right,
I'm not giving-
I love how every time I ask a question, I hear Zach get more and more disappointed.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I honestly, I'm trying to remember if I gave points to the catch of the Sudowoodo. I know I didn't give points for the red Gyarados. So I'm
Right.
just-
I think static encounters are you don't get a point for, but I mean,
But you can
it doesn't
Right.
really matter. Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as it's consistent. So, yeah, it just depends on what you did last time.
It doesn't matter a bit.
Right.
I would
this?
say static encounters, like the egg, they're like, it's an additional encounter in the sense that you get to catch it and use it, but you don't get
Right.
a point for it necessarily.
Stop saying Hail Giovanni. I'll get you, bird.
Why does this random trainer have a Moo Milk for their Dialga?
Is this where I go?
Yes! Yes!
Well, I have my
What'd
answer.
you get?
I need to catch it first.
Is it a Krabby?
It is not. If
Mm.
only. But
It's
it's
a shiny
just
crab.
as good. It's just as good.
What is it?
Well, I guess we'll find out about that later.
All the viewers
Just
already
working
know.
Dealing with this Dialga.
So my primary consideration of whether I'd like to turn into either a fish or a bird is what would be more useful in an instance of danger. Right?
Bird.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
True.
Well,
True.
what situation would you be able to gain an advantage by swimming, but you couldn't just gain the advantage by flying?
That is so naive. I have thought this through and through, cover to cover. I've read every page.
No, you haven't. You didn't know
Read
your
every
answer.
paper, I've
You-
read every book about versus fish argumentation.
I know everything there is to know about fish versus bird.
Okay.
I would.
I've read all the books on fish. I've read all the books on bird.
I've asked people to stitch them together, and then I read the whole thing. I read both books at the same time. I would rather be a fish because think about it. Anytime that you're like that you would be falling, you could turn into a bird, right? But how often are you going to be falling? Like never. If you're in a plane, the plane's just going down. Like it's going to crash. Being a bird in the plane's not going to help you. And don't say you could open the window because that directly contradicts my point.
Oh, no.
So don't. So I'd be a fish.
That counters my entire argument, so you're not allowed to say it.
I hadn't considered that before I started talking, so I'm not going to.
But what if you turn into a fish? How is being a fish gonna help you when you're in a plane that's crashing?
It wouldn't. I would die, but I'd much rather. Hang on, that's the other part of the situation. Is I'd much rather die in a plane crash than I would in a boat.
I'd much rather die as a fish than die as a bird. What of the two, which would you rather die as? I think that's an important
Also a
question.
fish. Fish should be instant. Fish should be instant because it's only a bigger fish that's eating you, right? That'd be instant.
Well, or you get like speared or hooked,
or like
caught in a net
by parasites.
No,
or like the slow poisoning of the earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so the boat's sinking, right? Now, who knows why I'm on a boat? I'd never catch myself on a boat. But the boat's sinking. It's going down. I turn into a fish. I'm out of there. Zip, out of there. And then, like...
Or...
I turn back into a human.
Turn into a bird and fly off of the boat because there's
You're already on floor number -7. You're already on floor number -7.
So you're in a submarine, is what you're saying.
No, you're on, like, a big boat. That is...
Jupiter, I don't think you understand how boats work.
Jupiter,
Jupiter, do you know what a boat is?
No, you're like on a lower level of the boat.
Sure.
How can I be any more clear?
I don't know. I don't know, Asa. Really, it's Jupiter that's the idiot here. I'm certain.
Right.
Fish. I'm being a fish.
All right. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready to know what the pseudo-widow was?
Yeah.
It was Licky Licky.
Yes.
Nice.
Of course it was.
I'm just like, this is the best. This is the best timeline.
And here I thought we'd actually have a chance at, getting more points. But, it's fine.
Absolutely not. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. What you got, Licky Licky? Okay. Ability is Overgrow. And it is plus defense minus attack. We're doing great, guys.
Neat.
Hariyama. So people talk, yeah?
Yeah.
Asa thinks
I was
dying as a
distracted.
fish.
I was distracted by.
No,
that
was not the question.
But I didn't have enough Oron berries to do it.
It's not the question is what you'd rather die
Are you,
as.
are you kidding me? This is so dumb.
What's
I'm trying to turn off the electrodes in the rocket base, yeah? And so because they're randomized, it turned oh, damn.
They're all the same thing, right?
No, they're not.
Oh.
But they will be the same thing if, I don't know, the Pokemon you're fighting knows Whirlwind.
Oh no.
So I have to essentially just pray it doesn't use Whirlwind. God.
incredible?
That's so obnoxious. What the... Alright. So you're just wrong. Bird.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I'd
Also-
love being a bird.
You could just be an eagle and then just like if just commit crimes, turn into an eagle. We can't shoot it. It's sacred.
Why would you
We
want to
can't-
commit crimes?
I'm not saying it has to be a crime, but I mean you're invincible, right? No one can kill you.
I feel like an eagle has never gotten to the point of like, guys, we just need to do something about this eagle. I know it's, I know it's
like
against...
this eagle is getting out of hand, guys.
We got to do something.
No, because then some Native American tribes can be like, no, Eagles are sacred to us. You can't.
I don't
But
think
it
that's where
changes
that
into a
came from.
man. Actually, I mean,
Most
yeah.
definitely did not.
I'm pretty sure there are at least some tribes that see certain animals as like you can't touch
Well,
these.
sure, but the eagle thing is like a
That's
I
like
mean,
a
the Eagles are.
U.S. of A.
I mean, it's a Roman thing,
Oh, that's
but
the
like,
thing. Right.
maybe,
But
yeah.
adopted.
I'm
Adopted
pretty
by the
confident.
US.
I'm pretty confident there are some
I could
Native
be
American
wrong.
tribes. What do I know? I live in
No,
northwestern Wisconsin.
I think that's true. Maybe not necessarily in the same sense of like considering an ant. I don't know. I think there's cultures all over the world that have picked like think of Egyptians with cats. You know, like there's always cultures that
I could be wrong.
find certain animals to have significance, but maybe not in the traditional way that we're thinking of.
You can't even like pick up an eagle feather like where I live because that would go against.
Really.
I'm pretty darn certain. I'll
It's
look
not-
this
it's
up
not-
for the
it's not
viewers.
as a result of bird flu.
I
I
mean-
thought you're just not supposed to pick up bird feathers. Period.
No,
Dude, these birds are sick.
See,
I've heard
You
that
laugh.
you can't pick up eagle feathers because it's like,
yeah,
oh,
I feel like I've heard that too.
Who's to say? Probably Zach once he looks it up.
So like
probably
half
the
of
one who controls the editing.
half of the trainers that I've found in this battle have just had legendary Pokemon. It's great. All right, so that's bird and fish.
Yeah, so
bird. That
sucks.
is bird and fish.
These topics are not my best.
Let's do one small topic and end the episode. This can be a shorter one.
It's my recording's at 34 minutes.
Well, yeah, mine's at like yeah. I thought it went 7 minutes. We can just be done here. I'm about to take on the gym.
I'm in a double battle right now, so I've got a little bit of time.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah,
Killing Ripple.
it's like I was like, well, I could stop, but then I wouldn't be doing anything, so I guess I'll start another battle.
All right, I'm gonna do
Hopefully it
one
won't take
battle.
long. Right.
And this no one start anything. You know.
Okay, I'm on the last one. I'm on the last one of this.
All right, let's see if I can finish this battle with my level 40 Suzaku before Connor finishes his. Low kick. That's a one shot. Oh, rough skin. Look at this commentary, guys. Just watch only my screen. No,
Bubbly.
This trainer has 3 Pokemon.
I'm gonna finish before you guys. Oh my gosh.
Probably.
I'm done.
Oh, low chop on the level 27 for it. It's
I'm
dead.
gonna save the game just in case.
Rip.
What do you mean, Rip?
It's dead.
I'm fighting a trainer.
Oh, the other Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I don't own a Furret.
I was confused about that. I was like,
That's why I said
Furret.
that's why I said the other one.
Okay, I'm following.
I'm out of the battle. Should I keep going? Should I get into another one?
No. Asa, you're too far ahead. You're kidding me. I'm up against a Gibble that... It's immune to electric type moves.
Aha! Ranked.
I mean, we
Sand-
could all just like stop touching the controller and then just finish this episode and then just
No,
start
no,
the next
no,
one,
no.
right?
Finish your thing.
Okay.
Finish your thing. I wanna get off to a good start on the next episode with my
Think of
topic.
something
I'm gonna
incredibly
start off
quick to
episode.
talk about.
With a sweet counter.
I'm gonna start off next episode with a sweet little ditty.
I'm gonna start
Yeah,
off
next episode is the
with a
episode where we all
migraine.
sing a song.
Yes.
Yep, exactly. Sing your best song. Go.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I am.
All right.
I am stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be done by the time you're done with the outro.
Oh.
Yes.
The outro.
I'm
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. This was perhaps our best episode in terms of commentary and content. So like, be sure to not subscribe. Don't comment. All you rebels out there, I know you're thinking about it now, but I can't control you, I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. I'm not the president. I'm not an eagle as much as I'd like to be.
Not yet.
So I can't. Not yet. Asa's planning some sort of weird transformation.
Right. What we didn't know
potion. I don't know.
is that Asa has the power to make the things that we have said happen. And it sounded real dumb, but as soon as this episode ends, boom, we're all birds. Except for Asa, he's a fish now.
He's a fish.
My
And I'm
plan
a million
is
miles
finally
away.
unfolding.
In the Atlantic,
Thanks for watching, everybody.
heading for the Baltic.